Ever look at your reflection and think, damn, I'm good at this? That's me, every single morning. I'm brushing my teeth in front of a mirror the size of a billboard, inside a bathroom that's bigger than my old barangay hall. I'm Mayor Boyet, a 3-term champion of public service, or, as I like to call it, public self-service. When I first ran for office, I told people I'd fix the roads, and I did. I fixed them right into my pocket. See, fixing roads isn't really about asphalt. It's about connections. You get the right contractor, give him a little slice of the pie, and boom, you've got yourself a mansion in Tagaytay. Before the first pothole even dries, every election, I tell the same story. We'll build better infrastructure for the people, and every election, they clap, they cheer, they cry. Then, a month later, the floods come, and half the barangay disappears under brown water while I sip imported whiskey, watching the news like it's tragic. Yes, but what can I say? The people love me. My day starts around 10 a.m. Public service doesn't require punctuality. Only my driver, Mang Rudy, opens the gate for my convoy of 3 black, tinted SE, all registered to companies that technically don't exist. Do people question it? Of course not. When they see my plate number, they wave like I'm a movie star. My wife's already scrolling through luxury listings. She wants another property. This time in she says it's for vacation. I know she just wants to one-up the governor's wife. The competition among politicians' wives is fiercer than any election. My kids. My pride and shame. The eldest Juna just crashed his sports car again. Drunk. Hit a lamppost. The police came, but they recognized the surname. Case closed. Walang kaso, Mayor. Accident lang. See, power isn't about the law, it's about who answers your calls. Then there's my daughter, Belle. She posts everything online. Shopping sprees, champagne brunches, private jets. I told her once, Belle, maybe don't show off the money. She replied, Daddy, if they can't afford it, that's their problem. I laughed so hard I almost spilled my whiskey. That's my girl. Around noon, I head to the municipal office. It's mostly for show. Camera's flash reporters ask questions, and I smile like I just solved poverty. My staff knows the script. We talk about development and projects. All those beautiful, empty words that make people feel like something's happening. Then, behind closed doors, the real work begins. Contractors line up like suitors. Flood control. Project, check barangay road repair. Check drainage improvement. My favorite hits. Invisible. You can budget millions, and no one can really prove what's underground. You can't audit mud. One guy, engineer Pabs, walks in sweating like a pig. He knows the dance. He gives me a folder full of revised estimates. I nod. I say the magic word. Approve. He knows what to do. 10% goes to the mayor's office fund. Another 15% for miscellaneous. We call it grease money, but really, it's just oiling the machine that keeps me rich. Sometimes I think I should feel guilty. But guilt doesn't build mansions. Guilt doesn't buy silence. Guilt doesn't win elections. I build my empire one handshake at a time, one fake smile after another. And when people complain, I throw them a fiesta. I give away free rice, free t-shirts, free 500 peso bills. Election season becomes Christmas. Poor people love kashits, instant happiness. They don't ask where it came from. I once gave a guy 500 pesos and a fake promise of a job. He hugged me, like I saved his life. 2 weeks later, he was campaigning for me like a loyal soldier. You can't buy that kind of devotion, oh wait. You can, of course. Not everyone's stupid. A few brave ones speak up online. They post pictures of my cars, my trips, my houses. They call me a thief, a scammer, a parasite. I scroll through their comments while lying in bed with one of my mistresses, sipping brandy, and I laugh, because I know tomorrow those same angry people will still line up for my aid program. Poverty makes people forgiving. The mistresses. They're like infrastructure projects, expensive to maintain. But worth a view. One in Makati, one in Cebu, one overseas studying fashion. I keep them happy, because a quiet mistress is better than a loyal voter. Sometimes I wonder how long this can go on. But then I remember my opponents are worse. We're all eating from the same plate. The difference is, I just use a bigger spoon. Night falls, and the city lights shimmer outside my window. I hear the rain start to pour, heavy and angry. Somewhere downtown, a road collapses. A car falls into a flooded hole. The news will say it was unexpected, heavy rain. No one will sigh Mayor Boyet's contractor used cheap cement. I smile. They know, but they pretend not to. It's a national pastime pretending not to know. A week later, I'm at a ribbon-cutting ceremony. Cameras everywhere. We re-inaugurating a new bridge that's actually the same old bridge with a new coat of paint. I cut the ribbon, smile wide, and say my favorite line. Together, we build a better future. The crowd cheers. They don't even realize half the workers haven't been paid yet. At night, my advisor calls. Mayor, people are complaining again about the floods. I laugh and say, then let them swim. That's my secret to people. Don't want heroes. They want hope. And hope is cheap to manufacture when you have a good PR team. Still, there are small, quiet moments when the truth hits me. Like when I drive past the slums and see kids wading in floodwater, laughing and playing like it's normal. I tell myself it's not my fault. Then I remember it kind of ease, but the guilt lasts 5 seconds. Then my phone rings, and it's a mistress. Mayor, I miss you. She says, problem solved. Last week, there was talk of an investigation. Some journalist was digging into the flood control projects. I sent him a little gift. The story disappeared faster than a drainage budget in July. That's the thing about this country. Corruption doesn't end. It evolves. You can't kill it because it's part of the system. I used to think I was the villain, but now I know I'm just the most honest liar in a country full of pretending saints. One day, maybe someone will catch me. Maybe they'll raid my house, find the money, the documents, the proof. Maybe they'll even put me in handcuffs for a day or two. But I'll smile for the cameras, because I know how it ends. They'll forget. They always forget. Give them a new road sign, a new promise, a new circus end. They'll clap again. I look out my window at the dark streets, flooded and broken. The lights of my mansion shimmer on the wet pavement like gold dust. Somewhere out there, someone curses my name. Somewhere else, someone prays for me. I raise my glass, whisper to myself to progress, and the rain keeps falling. If this story made you think, hit that like button and subscribe for more content that goes beyond the headlines. Thanks for watching.